it's been another week. This is a PoPS update. Let's update you on the Platoon of Power Squadron, Episode 5. I have finished a rough cut of the entire thing. Yes, right, but hold on, wait. That's maybe half the process. So I have a rough cut and I've synced all the sound and I've done a couple of the effects here or there just to make sure that they all worked. There's tons to do yet, guys. And all of the sound effects, everything, all of that. And I talked to Swade. Swade's starting on the soundtrack. That's awesome. All of this stuff is going on. There's just not a lot to show you right now because it's all taking place in the computers instead of the world. Oh, how about all the visual effects? Most of them still need to be done. Ooh, speaking of visual effects, Ryan from Harmony Joyride is doing most of them this time. Let's get a progress check from the r-dawg. Let's see.
Hi, this is Ryan Wolf's voicemail. I'm unable to come to the phone right now, but...
I'm sure he's working on effects. He must be too busy working on effects to even consider answering the phone. I know what that's like. Except I don't do that. I always answer the phone. Right, Beebs? Okay, so maybe?
Mostly.
Okay, so perhaps there's a couple times when I don't hear the phone because I have the headphones on. You have them over your ears. You can't hear what's going on. It's time for me to do the credits. I was going through the releases. There are 27 new releases signed by people who appear on camera in Episode 5. 27. That's quite a few. And though I recognize a vast majority of the names on here, for some of the group scenes, some of the names aren't connecting with faces. So guys, if you could send me an email, popsproduction@gmail.com, send an email to me letting me know which character you played and your name, so that just for some of the group scenes and stuff, I know which scene you were, if I credit you with this crowd or with this group of evildoers. I know who most of you are. During production, I'm like a mess. I'm like, my head is everywhere. It's a lot of releases. And when I was looking for the releases, because that's the kind of, producer I am, I shouldn't be producing in the first place. But anyway, releases are hither, thither, and yon. I finally recovered all of them from all around the office. I found these. These were the PoPS auditions sheets. I found just a bunch of shot lists. Cross them out once you got them. This is all shot lists from the show. I found this drawing I did. Really bad superhero signs. Went to see X-Men First Class last night. You know what? Let's talk about that. Now it's summer movie season, and that is awesome. I love summer movie season. However, the last two summer movies I went to go see would be Thor and X-Men First Class. And both of these things, until having gone to both, I didn't realize that summer movie season heralds another thing about movie theaters that you forget during fall, winter, and spring, if we had spring in the Midwest, which we didn't this year. It's the return to the movie theater of the people who aren't used to watching movies in the theater. They're used to watching movies on DVD, in home, so that they can, they can talk to their friends about what's going on or whatever. And I'm not talking about, little old ladies that are just like, what did he say? That's fine. I understand. She wants to be involved. But the people who sit behind me at Thor and at X-Men First Class are more involved with what, with the interaction between them than they are with the picture. For example, when we went to Thor, there was a group of spandex emboldened girls sitting behind us, all right, who were just amused to no end every time Thor proved that he had abs. And they just giggled. I understand that, all right? Not the giggling, but it was very impressive. Dude worked hard for that. Good for him. He went from commanding one starship into, a suicide run to being, a god of thunder. Which, hey, if you can do that, dude, please, good work. But then, when they weren't giggling about abs and pectorals and, rippling man arms, they were running off. Like they thought they had paused the movie. They would run down the aisle and off into the hallway, out of sight. So I didn't know what they were doing then. Presumably, I don't know what, pillow fights, you think, hon? And then these D-bags last night, I can't even begin to describe to you. Can't even begin to describe to you.
She is too fine.
For real. Like, one dude over here, like I'm sitting here, I'm where the clock is, and then this dude over on this side was like, every time a woman appeared on screen. This is the antithesis of the Thor situation. Anytime a woman appears on screen, he goes, "Damn, she is too fine." Every time. It's what he knew. And then anytime a good guy or a bad guy got beaten up in the movie, the guy on this side would go, "Traded." And I mean, these are just the most suburban white boys sitting behind us. Was there a girl with them? I would be surprised, frankly, because this one guy over here had never seen a woman before, apparently. This guy in the middle here, he was the greatest, because he was silent the whole time while this dude was appreciating the women, and this one was over here saying, "Traded." I don't even know what that is. I'm old enough now that youth slang has surpassed me, all right? So then in the middle here is a guy who waited until the end of the film when JFK came on, and he said, "And then pow pow, 2 in the back of the head." Yep, which is factually inaccurate, as well as totally uncalled for. And when I thought it couldn't get worse, after that he said, "And my dad took that shot." Now what? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Is that what you... This happened on 2 opening nights to me, Thor and First Class. And so I can only assume that the only way to dodge this is to go to midnight screenings. So, I'm not taking any chances for Super 8. Thursday night, midnight, let's do it. Super 8, J.J. Abrams back on the big screen. Ugh, it's gonna be awesome. As for last week's question, you guys said that you unsubscribe to something when it feels like a chore to watch it if their content changes to the point where, you know, they're not what I sub to anymore. Excellent point, totally understand that. So let's see about questions this week. Do you want to pick one this week, Beebs? I need to get some more Pops blend up in this mug. The blue sun picture is all by its lonesome. Let's put up something. It's a panel from a Buffy comic. Another shot list. I don't know what that is. It's a picture of me with the blood splattered floor, wearing the t-shirt that Eliza designed. Putting it up. Boom. Treated.
This week, the question is from Bubbles Knows Nothing. And Bubbles asks, who is your inspiration? Be it filmmaking, music, vlogging, reviewing, sports, etc. Who is your inspiration?
This is going to be all over the board.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like those questions.
Yeah, so let us know who's your inspiration. Let us know in the comments and what they inspire you to do. And we will see you. Gotta be room for the Pops logo here. And we'll see you next week.